Learn about a country every day. Paraguay. Paraguay is the whole of South America, the only one that has not been built with our country, the country where you pay. At the same time, it is also one of the most backward countries in South America. Agriculture and animal husbandry support the base color of the national economy, the slow pace of industry. Instead, let this land retains more authenticity untouched by the hustle and bustle life of Paraguayans, with a sense of relaxation that is not wrapped in fast-paced shoes. The nightlife in the capital Asuncion is rich and colorful, striking beautiful women in bars and clubs, the charm of Paraguayan women. For the night view of the city, adds a charming atmosphere. In Paraguay, more than 90% of the population is mixed race. The beautiful woman of Paraguay. It's a global phenomenon. It is worth mentioning that, the entertainment industry has some legitimacy here. The national football team of Paraguay is South Africa. Beauty is a situation that cannot be ignored. He has reached the World Cup round of 16 4 times, won at the 2004 Athens Olympics, silver medal in men's football. This is also Paraguayan football, winning his first Olympic medal. This country between 1864 and 1870, at the same time with Brazil, Argentina and Uruguay, 3 countries are at war. It was called the Triple Alliance War. The defeat of the war, causing a sharp decrease in the country's male population. The government used to enforce polygamy to alleviate the population problem. These wars, Paraguay lost all access to the sea for good, become a landlocked country. This has severely constrained the country's economic development. It is still one of the most backward countries in South America. The Republic of Paraguay is referred to as Paraguay, located in Central South America. Territory is occupied by Brazil, surrounded by Argentina and Bolivia. It is one of only 2 landlocked countries in South America. The total area of the country is about 406,000 square kilometers, equivalent to the area of our country Yunnan province. The total population is about 6.9 million. 95% of them are Indo-European. There are also a few Indians and whites. About 89% formerly of the country's residents practice Catholicism. The official languages are Spanish and Guaran. Less is Latin America, one of the countries with a bilingual system. 1865 the capital of Asuncion is the political capital of the country, economic and cultural center. It is also one of the oldest cities in South America. It is renowned as the capital of forests and water. As the largest city in Paraguay, Asuncion is home to more than 90% of the country's population. It also retains the colonial architectural style. Key indoor attractions include the Freedom House Museum, Pantheon of National Heroes, and Lake Ipagaray, etc. The flag of Paraguay is one of the few positive flags in the world. Flags with different patterns except on the for agricultural The flag is composed of red, white, and blue horizontal bars. In the center of the front is the national emblem pattern. On the other hand, in the center is the Indian seat of the Ministry of Finance. This land in history, it became a Spanish colony in 1537, 18th century. It has become one of the most densely populated regions in South America. Independence was declared in 1811. Argentina and Uruguay are at war. After the defeat, the government ceded land and paid reparations. The territory has shrunk by nearly half, alternate between the Red Party and the Liberal Party. Strauss came to power in a coup in 1954 and implemented a military dictatorship for 35 years, until the 1993 presidential election. Red Party candidate Vismosi wins and established the first elected civilian government, although the war has been going on for more than 100 years. But Paraguay is still stuck in poverty. Paraguay, as one of the most backward countries in South America, its economy is mainly based on agriculture and animal husbandry. The industrial base is relatively weak. Basically, all manufactured goods are dependent on imports. Itaipu hydropower station in Paraguay. It is the second largest hydropower station in the world, second only to our country. It provides approximately 90% of Paraguay's electricity needs and become an important economic source for the country. In 2016, set an annual power generation record of 1,031 kwa. That's the entire annual electricity consumption of the Netherlands. In agricultural property, that's a big part of GDP. But this money, most of it went to a few. The monthly income of the average Paraguayan, only around 20300. This also contributes to the significant gap between the rich and the poor in Paraguay. By 2023, Paraguay's GDP per capita is around $6,100. South America ranks low. It is not a traditional tourist destination. And lively social events. If you desire a budget, the gross domestic product is about $46.8 billion. This landlocked country located in South America. If you are seeking a magnificent landscape, it may seem too peaceful here, a place where the pace of life is slow and undisturbed. Paraguay is undoubtedly an ideal choice. This country may be beyond your expectations, but it may be inadvertently transform the pace of your life and your inner emotions. Although he is not a popular destination for tourism, but the pace of life here, cultural characteristics and local customs, will leave a deep impression on every visitor. Here, you don't have to catch up. Just follow the rhythm of the locals, sitting by the river and watching the Paraguay River flow slowly, in the market, or on the streets in the evening. Taste the local cuisine. These undisturbed moments, maybe quietly, change your definition of the pace of life.
你对生活节奏的定义。